Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about my top luxury purchases of 2020. Gosh, I cannot believe it is already that time of the year where we get to reflect on how we all went with a lot of things in our lives. And of course, for us luxury lovers, we'll look back at our purchases this year and reflect on them. So I've got 6 luxury items to share with you as my best purchases of this year. I normally do top, best and worst purchases of the year. But you know what? I was looking through the list of items that I purchased this year, and I'm really happy to report there is no regretful purchases, and I couldn't really find a single item that I would actually call the worst purchase of this year. So I guess I'm growing up and I'm very happy that all of my purchases worked out, but these are the 6 items that I especially have been enjoying and loving and got a lot of wear and use out of them already throughout the year, even though we have been in and out of lockdowns. Before we get into those 6 items, I am happy to share with you today's video sponsor, Lily Silk, who I've worked with so many times in the last couple of years. I absolutely love silk as a material because of its great benefits to your skin. It is antibacterial, it keeps you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. It is so breathable and perfect for sensitive skin. Like my skin is very sensitive and I do get seasonal eczema. And on top of all of that, silk is such a luxurious material that can elevate any of your looks. And if you choose well, you can actually buy some of these silk items at really reasonable prices, which is why I love working with Lily Silk. Lily Silk does really amazing 100% mulberry silk items at really reasonable prices, and they have so much variety of styles. They do beautiful shirts, skirts, dresses. They also do pajamas, accessories like scrunches, bedding, travel goods. They do so much variety of amazing silk products, and I'm sure you've guessed it, but the shirt that I'm wearing today is from Lily Silk. How perfect is it for the upcoming festive season? I absolutely love this color. It is so perfect for Christmas. The color is just amazing. It is this amazing deep emerald green, and it's just got amazing details. I love the bow detail, the ruching, everything. It is just so pretty and elegant. So if you're looking for something to wear during the holiday season that is not a typical dress, I do definitely recommend checking out Lily Silk's shirts, and some of their items are perfect for holiday gifting. This particular one is $89.99, and for that price I think it looks fantastic, and it looks so much more expensive than it is. And I do have a discount code that you guys can use to get extra 12% off their already amazing prices. So just use code Isabelle12 to get 12% off. It is not an affiliate code, but I think it is just amazing to share that with you guys so that you can get a little bit of extra money off your purchase. And I also wanted to show you that they do amazing cashmere sweaters as well. You guys know that I've been obsessed with cashmere this year. I bought so many cashmere pieces. It is so well priced at just over $100 US, but when I received it, I was so pleasantly surprised at the quality. It is actually so soft and substantial, and it fits quite well. I actually bought myself 2 cashmere jumpers this year. This Joseph one that is in that camel tone, and this Theory one in the black color. And both of these I paid around 400 Australian dollars for. So when I compare the quality of the Lily Silk cashmere to these much more pricey alternatives, I was really pleasantly surprised to find out that the Lily Silk cashmere is just as nice. So if you're considering a cashmere jumper as your wardrobe staple, I do definitely recommend that you check out Lily Silk. So I am super excited about this one as well. Speaking of cashmere, let's get started with the very first item on my list of best luxury purchases of 2020. So my first best purchase is this Hermes cashmere dress that I picked up back in June of this year when Hermes Sydney opened its new Maison store. They moved to an amazing location. So when I first went in to check the new store out, I bought quite a few items. So I have a whole video from that visit, and this was one of the items that I picked up. And guys, I've worn this so many times in the winter. I think I wore it at least 10 to 12 times, and that is a lot because if you think about it, there are only like 12 weekends in a season because winter will span over like 3 months, but during the week I work. So I don't actually wear anything other than my work clothes during the week. So if you think about it, out of the 12 weekends, which is Saturday, Sunday, if I actually got to wear this one at least 10 to 12 times, that's pretty good. That is equivalent to almost half of the time that I went out actually picked this one to wear. So I am super happy with it. The price was somewhat reasonable for an Hermes ready-to-wear item that is actually a dress, not just the top. So I am really happy with this dress, and I can see myself wearing this for years and years and years to come. So I intend to look after it really well. I love this H decor charm on the side there. I think it is just so simple and elegant, but it still has a little bit of an Hermes logo to it, but very subtle. And this oatmeal color just goes with everything, and it works with my skin tone quite well, I think. So yes, this is my very first piece that I wanted to share with you because I've worn it that many times. The second item on the list is the very first luxury item that I purchased this year, and it is my Ferrero Lepage zipped pouch in the size 29 in the color Paris Blue. This was part of my original wish list of 2020, and I bought this very early on in the year to go in my tote bag to keep my valuables secure, so that in the open tote, the wallet and things aren't just lying around for everyone to see. I've actually gotten so much use out of this one. I pretty much used it every single day of this year, most times as an extra pouch in my big totes, but sometimes even as its own clutch bag. So if I'm just running out for a quick errand or something, I put all my essentials like my phone, keys and lip balm and my card holder, and I'll just run out the door just with this pouch. And it comes with a little wrist strap as well, which comes in really handy, and it is a pretty generous size, so you can actually fit quite a bit in it. So I've been really happy with this. It's a bit of a mess in there at the moment, so I'm not going to show you, but yeah, you can fit a lot, and it actually looks quite substantial as its own little clutch bag. It doesn't look like I'm using a little SLG as a bag. It actually looks quite proper, and I love this color, this Paris Blue with the mustard yellow accents. It is just absolutely stunning, and it goes with everything that I wear. I am a denim lover, and this color looks amazing with denim and most other colors as well. And I find that Ferrero Lepage canvas print is not as known still. Most people are very familiar with the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas pattern, or they're very familiar with Goyard, but Ferrero Lepage I feel like is still quite a niche brand, so I do really enjoy how understated it is as well. So yes, if you're considering a little pouch bag, but if you want something a little bit more unique, I do definitely recommend looking into the Ferrero Lepage pouches. Number 3 on my list, I'm actually wearing at the moment, and it is my new Cartier Love bracelet in the small size. At the moment, I am wearing the Justin Clue small with the diamonds and the Love bracelet together, but I actually thought about which one I enjoy more, and you know what? I decided I actually have really been enjoying the Love bracelet a lot more than the Justin Clue, which is funny because initially when I went into Cartier this year, I plan to purchase only the Justin Clue with the diamonds because it is a brand new release that they came up with this September. They actually didn't have the small Justin Clue bracelet with the diamonds. They only had the plain gold or rose gold versions. So I went in thinking I'm definitely going to be purchasing the Justin Clue small. But when I tried that one on by itself in the store, I just didn't feel like it was really that substantial looking. It was just very sort of too dainty. But when I stacked it up with the Love bracelet thin, they looked so amazing together, and it is just the type of jewelry look I like. I like more dainty, elegant styles rather than big, bulky statement styles. I mean, everyone's got a different taste, but that is my personal style. But I have to admit, I've actually been wearing the Love bracelet a lot more over the Justin Clue thin. I think it is because it is a more simple bangle design, so I find it very comfortable to wear, especially in the thin version, and I'd actually wear the Love bracelet on its own a lot, whereas I haven't really worn the Justin Clue thin as much as the Love bracelet. I think it is because it doesn't look that nice on its own, and also I find the design with the nail, the tip and the flexible metal a little bit more high maintenance than just the very plain bangle design of the Love bracelet. So to my surprise, I've been really enjoying the thin Love bracelet over the Justin Clue. So I've worn my thin Love bracelet every single weekend since I got it, and I do actually take it off every night, although apparently that's not good for the screws. So all of the Love bracelets are actually designed to stay on your wrist like 24/7, but I just cannot function like that, and I actually can't wear any jewelry around my hands and wrist for work anyway. So yeah, I've actually been taking it off every single night, and so far the screw is going really well. So after a bit more time, I'm going to do a little review on wear and tear and how the screw is holding up with my frequent sort of doing and undoing it. My fourth best purchase of 2020 2020 will have to be my Louis Vuitton mini pochette in the monogram canvas. These pieces are so difficult to get these days. Louis Vuitton must be really reducing the amount of these small SLGs that they make. This is literally always sold out, but I was so lucky. I went in May to check out a couple of other things, and the sales associate at the time told me that the order list is open for the mini pochette, so I just ended up ordering one. And I have to say, this is the best purchase, although I haven't used it at all yet. It's because I do own a mini pochette exactly like this in the Damier Ebene print, and I've had it for at least 5 years, and I use that every single day as a catch-all in my handbag. So the reason I purchased this one was to have a backup so that when that Damier Ebene one finally gives out, I do have a replacement for it ready to go, because I know how difficult it is to get one of these now in any canvas print, and also the price just keeps going up and up and up. So I just wanted to buy one sooner rather than later. I mean, the price of this was already so much more than what I paid for my Damier Ebene one, which that one I think I paid 350 Australian dollars, but this one I paid 485 Australian dollars, so a huge jump within a few years. But you know, at least I have one now, and I don't have to worry about paying even more than that. So although I haven't used it, this is definitely a favorite purchase of mine from 2020. Now, the last two best purchases of 2020 are handbags. So finally, we're getting into handbags, which are my favorite things. So the first of the two is this beautiful Saint Laurent Mini Lou camera bag in the black pebbled leather with the silver hardware and chain. I'm obsessed with Saint Laurent bags. They are just so durable, so chic and stylish, modern looking, but they have very reasonable price points for how luxurious their bags are. So you guys know that I used to own this last year in exactly the same black color, just with the gold hardware, and I ended up selling that one and getting the silver hardware version because I thought this is a more casual bag, and I do actually love the fresh look of the silver against the black, especially in this sort of camera bag style. It is just kind of casual chic vibe. So I really wanted to get the silver hardware version, but it would have been a bit crazy to keep both that are very similar to each other. So I ended up letting the other one go in the gold hardware, and one of you guys bought it off me. I hope you're enjoying that one, babe. It is beautiful. But yeah, I've worn this so much. It is one of the best pandemic bags too, because it is so carefree. And that's probably one of the other reasons I got so much use out of this bag this year, because you don't have to worry about touching this leather straight after using antibacterial alcohol gel on your hands, or using a wipe to wipe it down if I feel like it has touched a dirty surface, because of how durable this pebbled leather is, and also because it is in the very dark black color. So I've absolutely enjoyed this, and it is still just around $1,000 mark, which is an amazing price point. And I've gone through this so many times, but it is completely fully leather lined, guys, and yeah, it's just so well made. So I just think it is one of the best value for money designer bags out there still to this date. And yeah, it just looks really, really chic. So I've been really enjoying this. And last but not least, of course, guys, you guessed it, my last best purchase of 2020 will have to be my beautiful Hermes Kelly in the color Magnolia with palladium hardware, in Togo leather, in the Vuitton style. Did I say size 25? It is such a long description. Anyways, this bag was not a planned purchase. Yes, I know it is really crazy. If you guys watch my unboxing video, you know the story. I wasn't actually looking for this sort of pop of color. But long story short, my SA brought this one out to just show me because it didn't have the color that I really wanted, and pretty much told me, you don't have to take it. You can try it on because it is available, but I know what colors you're after, and a bright pink is not one of them. So if you're not happy, don't feel like you have to take it or anything. But as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. I just thought the color was beautiful, and I also always thought I'd only consider the Celia style, which is the more structured style with the stitches on the outside showing. That style is a lot more formal, but as soon as I saw this return style, at least in a smaller size, I did actually really like it when I saw it, because it just looks softer. It dresses down a little bit easier because it is a more relaxed look, and the color, I was so surprised how many times I actually got to wear this throughout the year. year. Initially when I bought this, I thought it's a really nice color. With the right outfit, it'll be such an amazing bag to take out. So even if I don't get to wear it a lot, I'm happy with that because it is a statement when it needs to be. But it turns out it goes with so many outfits in my wardrobe already, and it actually goes with so many colors. So I actually ended up getting a lot of use out of this bag already. So yeah, this was a bit of an impulse purchase, if you will, but it turned out to be one of those staple bags in my wardrobe that I've just been really enjoying. And Hermes does their colors so well. So, you know, I thought if I was gonna add a pop of color eventually to my Hermes bag collection anyway, I will be that person that will be more of a pinky purple person. Purple's always been my favorite color since I was little, and hot pink I absolutely love. And this magnolia color is literally right in between a hot pink and a very bright purple. So it is my kind of pop of color. There are other amazing pops of colors, like their beautiful greens, their beautiful blues, yellows, and all of that. But for me, if I had to pick one pop of color, it'll be this kind of color. So in the end, I am so happy that I took it, and it has been more functional and usable than I ever thought when I purchased it. So all in all, I had a really great year this year in terms of luxury purchases, and I'd love to know some of your best luxury purchases from this year. So do share your list in the comments down below. Thank you again to Lily Silk for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check Lily Silk out. I'll leave links to all of the items I showed you, and also don't forget to use the coupon code Isabelle12 for 12% off their amazing pieces. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today, and I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys!